If you have anyone living abroad and you think they are not sending you money, you think people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your favorite Nigerian YouTuber, Hey Baby's Lifestyle. So guys, in today's video, and I want to be sharing with you some of the reasons why you think your brothers, your sisters, your auntie, your uncle, your mom, your dad living abroad are so stingy, they are so greedy, they are not giving you money. So that's what I want to discuss in this video. Anyway guys, I don't want to waste your time. If you know you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, why not use this opportunity and do so, and turn on the notification bell so you get notified anytime I make a new video just like this one. Anyway guys, no time to waste, let's just dash straight to the video. So if you have anyone living abroad and you think they are not sending you money, you think they are not doing what they are supposed to do, one thing I would advise you to do is to try and find out the situation of that person over there, wherever he or she is. Try to find out if that person is actually working. That's one thing you should find out before you start criticizing somebody, because living in Europe doesn't necessarily mean you have everything placed on a platter of gold for you. Money, they don't pluck it on trees here in Europe. So if you have anybody living in Europe, try to find out if he or she is working. Anyway guys, you'll be hearing noise from time to time from my background. That those are my kids and we're shooting together. Anyway, let me not get distracted. The second thing I would like you to find out is also find out if that person is stable. Like if that person has a stay, it has a permit, he or she has a permit to stay in whichever country he or she is. Because you can imagine someone who is just running helter-skelter, maybe they're even chasing him or her to leave the country, and the person is just trying to like survive. You can't imagine that person packing money to you even when he or she doesn't have it, because if you don't even have a stay in Germany or in Europe, in wherever you are, believe you me, you cannot gather it. Where do you stay and gather your money? Because for you to get money, it means you have to work for this money. Nothing good comes easily. Just like every other person works in Africa, that's how people work also in Europe, abroad, or wherever they live. So if you have someone living in Europe and he or she is not sending you money, these are two factors that you have to think first before attacking that person. Anyway, another reason why people living abroad, they don't just send money anyhow, is because a lot of them differs. It differs the city where they are living in. It depends on the city where they are living in. Some people, they are so fortunate to have lived in big city. Some people are so fortunate that they live in big towns. Some people, they live in the villages, and so they do not have the means of sending you money at home. So having said that, people who are not living in big towns or in big cities where they find opportunity to send things to you at home, they will not be able to send things to you, except they have to pay transport to a very far place to go and send that money. This might be the reason for these things. You can imagine somebody who is not working, somebody who doesn't have a paper, to start sending you money. There will be questions. This is Europe. Everybody is under a database system. Everybody is under a data. They are being monitored. You can imagine somebody who is not working, who the government are just giving money to survive for themselves, to start packing that money and sending it to you over there. They will be questioned. They will definitely ask them where they are sending the money to and who they are sending it to. That's 3 point. And number 4 point is some of these people who live abroad, especially those who came here to seek for asylum, those that came to seek for help, they are actually here and they gave a story for them to be able to stay in Germany, in Europe, wherever they are. They would tell the people, the government, for them to be accepted into the society where they find themselves, they have to tell these people where they are coming from and why they have to leave their own country and come here. So some of these people, they just like throw, I don't know, they just tell their own stories. Maybe they say they don't even have a family at home. Maybe they say they don't even have a mother or father anymore at home. And all of a sudden, they start sending money home. What do you expect the government to think of them? They will always think that they are liars. You said you don't have a family, you don't have a mother, you don't have a father. So who are you sending money to at home? Because whatever money they get from here, it's either to keep them up, maybe for their clothing, their cream, their food, and little things, maybe pocket money. And this is the money that people living abroad who are not working. Don't mistake my point for those that are working. I don't mean people who came here on their own. Maybe they use visas to come and work here, or maybe to come and study or do some other thing. I'm talking about those who came as asylum seekers. These people, they do not have means of sending you money because of these reasons that I'm mentioning here. So if you have brother, sister, auntie, uncle, mommy, daddy, or anybody living abroad that cannot help you, don't think that these people are wicked. They are passing through a whole lot here in Europe. Nobody will tell you the truth. Don't look at the things you see on social media. Social media will never ever tell you the truth. You cannot find truth on social media. Yeah, they go to people's car, they snap, they post it and say, I'm not saying everybody. No, not everyone living abroad that doesn't own a car. There are people who live abroad and they have car of their own. So don't mistake my points for something else. So some of them who don't even have a car, they just go to people's car, they snap post it on Facebook. That doesn't mean that they own that car. Some people just go look for beautiful background, they snap and they post it to you, and you think all is well with them. That is not it. All it's not well with them. And for you people who are living abroad, I would like to say this: if you're living abroad, if you know you're not financially capable to take care of your family, stop giving them the impression that things are well, that all is well here. I know a lot of people, I have seen a lot of people who sleep on the streets. It's not everyone who live abroad that have a place to rest their head at night. Some of them, they just go to somewhere, they rest in the night, and in the daytime they are just walking around perambulating the whole of Europe. And at the end, they are opportunity to buy one Timberland, one t-shirt and one trouser. They just post it and start making you feel like life is good here. When you give people living in Africa, people you have left at home, when you give them this hope that all is well in Europe, their expectations are high, and then they start expecting you to give them everything. Like, they expect more than enough from you because they see you are posting this thing, you are posting it, and they feel all is well. Even when you try to send them money, like you give them, for instance, 50 euros or $50 or wherever you send to your people at home, they feel that this $50 you have sent is out of the numerous, the abundance that you have, unknown to them that you have nothing. Maybe that's your last card. So stop giving people living in Africa the impression that everything is well in Europe, except you know that all is well for you and you can take care of their needs. When their needs arises, then you can start posing to them. Don't just give people false hope. And for you living in Africa, those of you who have people living abroad, all is not well with. Not everyone living abroad owns a house, like I said earlier. It's not everyone living abroad that is working. It's not everyone living abroad that have something good to do here. Anyway, that's one part of it. Secondly, I would like to address this other issue, which is, yeah, even if the person living abroad, that your auntie, your uncle, or wherever person you have living abroad, even if he or she is working, you don't expect them that every month they are going to be paying you like you are working for them over there. It doesn't work that way. Whosoever that lives abroad, he or she needs to cater for his or herself. If that person is married, definitely he has families to cater for, and bills here are just double the prices of things in Africa. So you don't expect them to take care of their own bills, like they pay house rent, they pay water bill, they pay light bills, they pay school fees for their kids, they will feed, they pay transport, or even if they don't pay transport, maybe they fail their car and then they repair their car, they pay insurance and a whole lot they have to pay. You don't expect them from this salary they have, they pay taxes also from this salary. You don't expect them that after paying this salary, all these expenses from their own salary, that a whole lot will be remaining for them to now take care of your own house rent, feed you, feed your wife, feed your children, or feed. I'm not saying that anyone living abroad shouldn't give to their family. That's not the point here. I'm only trying to say that you living over there, try to consider those that live abroad, that they too, they also have expenditures to cater for. They have needs. They also have things that they are doing for themselves and for their family. Sorry when you hear noises from my background, it's normal, it's just the kids stuff. So guys, life in Europe is not so easy. Life abroad is not very easy. Like in Africa, you can be hungry anyway. Sometimes you are hungry and you can just decide to visit somebody. Maybe you say somebody that will give you, offer you drink and say take this. But here in Europe that I know, when you think about the transportation alone from the house where you are living to go and visit another person because of food, that transportation is enough for you to buy food for yourself. I'm talking about Germany that I know. I don't know about other European countries or other countries, maybe America, I don't know. But I'm talking about in Germany in particular. You cannot just leave your house for not just reason, for no cause, because everything you are doing here, you pay for it. You want to ease yourself, you will pay for it. You want to buy anything on the street, you pay. Everything here costs money. They don't give you anything free of charge. Even the Germans here, they work like khaki, like they work, they sweat to bend their money. So you don't expect them to even give you anything free of. So you don't expect them. You are not even expecting anything free from them because they are working. They told, if you meet a German person working, you will pity them. You will wonder where they are, where they are taking all this money to. And before they get a dime, before you work a cent here, you have to suffer for it. Nobody gives you his or her money free of charge. Nobody just open a company to run a charity organization. They open this company just because they want to make money, and so they make you work for it. They make you work for your money so you can value every little thing they give you. So they make you work for your money. They make you have value, real value for this money. Because when you suffer, like when you sweat to make your money, you don't use that money anyhow. You, when you want to spend that money, you start thinking. You don't spend it foolishly. It's not like it's Yahoo money or money gotten from ritual or something else that you have to spend it anyhow. When you think about the pains of working, like you stand 8 hours to work, that work, or maybe you're bending down to work, you bend down for 8 hours and work. When you think about the pains, even in the snow, in the cold, in the summer, even when it's hot, very hot, you have to work for your money. When you think of how you work for your money, then you will not spend it anyhow. So why am I making this video? I just want to correct the impression that people living abroad are not just stingy. It could be that they are just being careful because they suffer to make their money. It could be that they don't have the capacity of sending you the money. It could be that they are not financially strong. They are not financially buoyant to send you money. So don't say people living abroad are stingy. Whatever they can send to you, whatever they offer you, try to manage it and keep praying for them, because it's not really easy living in another man's country. Everything you do here, you buy it. Everything you do here, you pay for it. Every service they render to you, do you know how much it costs to pay for an hour service here? Nobody will do it for you free of charge. So guys, take care and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you in my